17-year-old Alexander Kabugi is being vaccinated for Mpox as part of a Phase 2 safety trial testing a vaccine to prevent Mpox in adolescents. He's getting the same vaccine that the FDA approved for adults at high risk for infection.
It's a vaccine that's directed against what we call orthopox viruses, and the two main ones that people would know about, one used to be called monkeypox, and now we call it Mpox. And the other one is smallpox.
An outbreak of Mpox in 2022 affected more than 30,000 people and caused 38 deaths in the U.S. While the risk of adolescents getting infected is currently low, that could change in the event of another outbreak.
During the outbreak, both people who had intimate contact with others with Mpox and those who had household contact with Mpox became infected. So that was where the risk was for teenagers and for children, was either through intimate and sexual contact for the older ones or through household contact in the younger ones.
If approved, the vaccine would not be part of the standard vaccine schedule. It would be used to prevent or treat those who may be at risk.
So the thought will be that if there is another outbreak, that we can give this vaccine either as what we call pre-exposure prophylaxis or more commonly post-exposure prophylaxis. And by that we mean you're in contact with someone who has Mpox, then you can get the vaccine and prevent yourself from getting it.
Alexander's mom is glad her son is getting that protection now.
Something that's spreading the way monkeypox was spreading, I'd want him to have some protection. I mean, that's why I vaccinate him for everything, so that he's protected.
For the University of Maryland School of Medicine, I'm Larry Roberts.
Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Shalom. First or foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and sincerity unto the elect. Shalom. I'm back at you with another lesson, Lord willing, straight to the point and edifying. Okay, and I got a few things that we're going to go into here. Okay, the Mpox, all right, as well as Jacob's trouble. Okay. And, I'm just going to probably just call it various topics. You see, and this is not medical information. Okay, we're just going in the news. Okay. And as you see, that young Judite man right there, he's in the wrong hands. Okay. And this is why a woman should not be ruling over a household. You see? Because she's going to make all the wrong decisions. She's going to make decisions off of emotion, off of fear. Okay? And since there's no man leading her, no man guiding her, okay, she's going to turn to Big Daddy government, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? And this devil does not have you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans' best interest at heart. Okay? He seeks to destroy you. All right, that is his purpose, to destroy you. All right, he is the wicked of the earth. You see? So let me read this again. It says, Jeremiah 4:22 says, for my people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, is foolish. Okay? They have not known me. They are sottish children. Like Elder Apostle Gabar always brings out, sottish means stupid. Okay, because Jake is stupid. Okay? It's simple. And they have none understanding. Okay, they don't have no understanding. All right, via the scriptures, they don't know what's going on. Okay, they're in complete darkness and in confusion. Okay, it says they are wise to do evil. You see that? Wise to do evil. Jake is smart to they know how to finesse, supplant. They know how to make they know how much baking soda they need to put in the Pyrex. Okay? Even this woman, she's wise to do evil. Okay? She trusts in oppression. She trusts in a wicked system. Okay? She says she gave him every taco sauce available. And you would think that these people Okay, to show you that they're just completely, disassociated from reality. Okay. She acts like she doesn't know what happened 4 years ago with the first taco sauce. And how many people are still being deleted to this day. All right, just dropping dead, man. Okay, and she's giving it to her son. Okay, this is what happens. Once again, this is what happens when there's no man leading the household. Okay, and a man of some type of morals, man, an ethic about himself, some type of understanding. Okay, you have a woman leading the household, and she's leading her household into destruction. Okay, they're gonna take that MOTB. They're gonna bow the knee. She's gonna bow the knee, and her son as well. Okay, they completely trust in oppression. Okay, it says, but to do good, they have no knowledge. They have no knowledge of what's right in the side of Yahweh Shema Shah. They trust in Esau's system. Esau tells them what's right and wrong. You see, our people are foolish, man. You see, this is why they do the things that they do. They have no understanding. That's why I said they have none understanding. Okay, our people only know how to do evil. Okay, because they trust in Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. They follow after Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, they follow after his ways. Okay, he tells them what to do, and they just follow it. Okay, and this is the wicked. He is the wicked of the earth, man. Okay, let me grab this. Isaiah 30:1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children." You see, speaking of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Awashai, that take counsel, but not of me. You see, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. You see, and that's what our people are doing. They're not taking the covering of Yahweh Ba'Shem Awashai. They're not taking the counsel of Yahweh Ba'Shem Awashai, which is coming from the mouth of the prophets. All right, they're not covering themselves in the spirit and of their power. Okay, this is why they're continuously erring. All right, this is why they're continuously adding sin to sin. Okay, trusting in this wicked, oppressive system. You see, next verse it says that walk to go down into Egypt. You see that, and we know that we're in spiritual Egypt and Sodom. All right, speaking of Babylon, the great America. See, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. We know who the modern day Pharaoh is, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. See, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. See, our people trust in the shadow of Egypt. They trust in Babylon, the great America. They trust in the medicine here, and the ways they tell you to heal yourself here and things of that nature. Okay, we got to speak and, we can't say too much. Okay, but they trust in this place, man. Next verse, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, because this place is about to go down, man. And this devil ain't with you, man. And a lot of you Jakes is going to realize that, man. Y'all about to realize that this devil is not with y'all. Okay, he's not with y'all. He was set up to destroy you. He was set up to be the sword to destroy you, man. Okay, and y'all wonder why y'all wonder why y'all are so oppressed. Y'all wondering why y'all can never get by, man. Okay, something's always happening to y'all. You see, and y'all wonder why, but it's because you're foolish, man. You're sottish, man. You have none understanding. Okay, and then you have the men on the highways and hedges. You got these lessons going out day in and day out, warning our people, warning y'all, okay, that to not trust this devil. The scriptures tell you, let me grab that. All right, before I go back into that. All right, the scriptures tell you to never trust thine enemy. Okay, and Esau, Edom is the top enemy. Okay, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, Sirach 12:10, it says, never trust thine enemy, For like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Okay? You think this devil changed? You think he changed from when he was whipping your ass? All right? He was whipping your ass, hanging you from trees, barbecuing your ass. You think that man changed? Now you going to him for help? You trusting in this man, that same man? You trusting in him? You putting sauce in your body from this man? And at that, it was a test sauce. It wasn't even a sauce. It was the prototype. And she put her son up there for it. All right? Showing you how simple these women is out here, man. How completely gone these women are, man. And a lot of Jake is going to be destroyed behind a lot of this stuff, man. All right? Next verse it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. You see that? And this is what we tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Beware of this devil, man. Beware of him. All right? He's not your friend. He's not with you. You have enemies. Okay? It says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. It says, set him not by thee. You see that? And he's and you know, Jake sets Esau right next to him. They call him brother. They think they on the same page, on the same level. You see? These people seek to destroy you, man. Of course it will be a Jake to go up there to take the prototype of the sauce, man. Of course it will be a Jake. And they was happy to give it to your ass. Okay? This boy probably gonna check out soon. And she gonna be up there crying, not understanding what's going on, because you through. Our people are through. All right? It says, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, it says, he stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. You see that? And though at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. You see that? I'm gonna keep going because you know it's a beautiful point. It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beast? All right. If you playing with a serpent, you get bit. Why am I going to pity you for? If you go and play with a bear and the bear mauls you to death, why am I pitying you? You should have sense. But just like we read in Jeremiah 4:22, our people are clearly foolish. All right? They don't have no understanding. Okay? Starting off with the scriptures, they don't understand who they are. They don't understand what's going on. They're not taking counsel of the Lord, man. They're not covering themselves in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, they're covering themselves in the spirit and in the image of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. This is why they're continuously being destroyed, man. Okay. It says, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? And that's what Jake is doing. You're going to the wicked. Okay, you're defiling yourself with this devil, man. Okay. So when this devil eventually turns on you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that trust and put your trust in Egypt and in Pharaoh, okay, when he turns on you, when you see them horns, they ain't gonna feel sorry for you, Jakes, when y'all getting mowed down in the street. They ain't gonna feel sorry for y'all, man. Okay? We have enemies, man. We have enemies. And Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is our top enemy. All right? That is our top enemy, man. Okay? It says, for a while he would abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. It says, next verse, it says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. And that's what Esau, Edom constantly, the scriptures call him the accuser of the brethren. All right? He's constantly seeking ways to destroy you. All right? It tells you in Psalm 64. All right? Let me grab that. It's Salakia, you know, the scriptures just come into my mind. Okay. Let me just get to the point. Yep. Psalm 64:5, it says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter, They commune of laying snares privily. All right, they say, who shall see them? Next verse says, they search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. And this devil's mind is deep into doing wickedness, man. Okay? It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily, and this is a snare that banana pudding sauce. Okay, that's a snare, man. Okay, just like it's telling you here. Okay, in Sirach, it says Sirach 12:16. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips. Oh, I'm here to help you. Right? Psalms 55:21. You see? Oh, I'm here to help you. Okay? Here, take this banana bread sauce. It's to help you. But secretly it's to destroy you, man. Okay? To sterilize you. And Jake ain't gonna get it until they get it. Sirach 12:16, it says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. You see that? Next verse it says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Something go wrong, this devil right there. Oh, what happened? This is the devil, man. And though he pretend to help thee, you see that? Let me read that again. Because Jake ain't going to get it until they get it, man. All right? Jake is not going to get it until they get it. Sirach 12:17, it says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. You see that? And though he pretend to help thee, it says, yet shall he undermine thee. And this is what he does on a day-to-day basis, man. All right? They only seek to destroy you. Next verse says, he will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. All right? He only seeks to destroy you. He only seeks to undermine you. He only seeks to set up snares and traps, okay, to get you, destroyed in, man. And Jake is not going to get it until they get it, man. Okay? So I got a few videos here and some articles, okay? Just going to try to get through these, Lord willing. Okay, because we already know, okay, they're going to make this the new boogeyman. This may be the new boogeyman, all right? You're already having certain lockdowns in certain countries already, in the airports, They already have curfews in certain places already in Babylon. You see? It's a lot going on, okay? So I'm going to read a little bit of this here. It says, Global Strategic Preparedness and Response Plan launched by you-know-who to contain Mpox outbreak. Okay? It says, the WHO today launched a Global Strategic Preparedness and Response Plan to stop outbreaks of human-to-human transmission of Mpox. It says, through coordinated global, regional, and national efforts. It says, this follows the declaration of a public health emergency of international concern by the WHO Director General on the 14th of August. Okay, it says the current plan is subject to inputs by member states. It says who were briefed on the plan on Monday, on Friday, 23rd of August. Okay. Let me see. It says the plan covers the 6-month period of September 2024, February to February 2025. It says envisioning a US $135 million funding needed for the response by WHO, member states, partners, including Africa, Centrace, and disease control and prevention, communities, and research, among others. Okay, so we know where this is going, and this looks, okay, like it may be the boogeyman. All right, this may look, you know, this look like it may be the new boogeyman. Okay, because they're talking about, you know, getting 135 million dollars of funding. Okay, so we know where this is going. Okay, so we gonna get off of that. All right, we're gonna go into, all right, the Jacob's trouble portion, okay, of this lesson, of which I saw from Elder Apostle Ramla. He had a lesson. I forgot what it was called. I believe it was tough times ahead or hard times ahead of something of that nature. And basically, he had put me on to something on Brightion by the Health Rangers, speaking of basically the Democrats wanting re-education camps. Okay, because this is where it's all going, folks. Okay, this is where it's going. Okay, they're about to come down with great wrath. Okay, all hell's about to break loose, no matter which way this goes. Okay, this devil's about to come down because he's watching his kingdom fall. Okay, he needs to speed up this NWO. All right, his enterprise. Okay, he needs to get this off the ground. Okay, so we're in the cusp of very, interesting times. All right, and like the Elder Apostle Tahar coined this year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Okay, it has not disappointed yet, and this may be the year. Okay, because we see what the elections is looking like. Basically, anywhere it goes, whoever wins or whatever happens, if Trump wins, it's going up. If Kamala wins, it's going up. If nobody wins, it's going up. It's all going up regardless. It's about to go up. All right, people are about to lose their minds. All right, you're gonna see people taken to the streets. Okay, destruction is coming. Okay. So let me grab this video here.
I would love everybody who's a Republican to get down. When they say, oh, we hate America, no, we don't. We hate you. We love America. We hate you.
Well, it's not good to hate anyone. I don't hate anyone.
Well, hey, let me ask you a question. If you were an elected official, do you think it might be a good idea to put these Republican Trump supporting QAnon voters in re-education facilities and stuff?
Yes. Yeah, re-educate them?
Yes. I have decided we really need camps for adults. And we need the kind of camps that you all run. I mean,
but I also think some of them are bleak.
I'm going to replay this again. Okay? Because you need to understand, okay, what is going on. Okay? What is taking place. Okay? The elites have set up a problem, reaction, solution. Okay? A plan where they're gonna, cause all types of problems, all types of chaos, black swan events, okay, where they're gonna then get the reaction from the people, an emotional reaction from the people, which then they'll be able to give the solution, which is gonna be your rights being taken away and enforce implementation, all right, of that MOTB, okay? So let me just Salakia. Let me grab this scripture right here. All right. Mark 3:24. This is in the NLT. Okay. And divide and conquer is one of the biggest things, all right, that the elites pushed forth on the people. Okay, to keep them separated, keep them fighting about, nonsensical things that, that have nothing to do with the bigger thing. All right, the bigger purpose. All right. So let me read this scripture. Mark 3:24. This is in the NLT. It says, a kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. Okay. And we're at the cusp of that. Okay. You got the left versus the right. Okay. You got the red versus the blue. Gender versus gender. Okay. It's about to go up. Okay. And these left-wing extremists, they're out of their minds. Okay. and the right wing, you know, the conservatives, the extreme right, you know, they have more morals, you know, family values and things of that nature. The left is just a bunch of freaks, as we've seen the Biden administration. Just a bunch of freaks, just a bunch of madness. All right. That's all we see with these devils. Okay, and they're pushing, you know, this on the children. Okay, they're trying to indoctrinate the children at early ages. Okay, and the people on the right, okay, they're not standing for it. You see? So if Trump wins, these gun-toting Edomites, they believe that they're gonna get their country back, and they're gonna do anything, you know, that they need to do, basically, even pick up arms, all right, to bring their country back to order. All right. And on the left, if Kamala wins, it's gonna be a whole bunch of freakism. You know, the nigger woman she gonna, you know, put the crown on her head, you know, and all hell's gonna break loose. Okay, it's just gonna be straight up madness. No matter how it goes, it's gonna lead into complete all out madness. Okay, so let me play this again.
Everybody who's a Republican to get the hell. When they say, "Oh, we hate America," no, we don't. We hate you. We love America. We hate you.
It's not good to hate anyone. I don't hate anyone.
Well, hey, let me ask you a question. If you were an elected official, do you think it might be a good idea to like put these Republican Trump supporting QAnon voters in like re-education facilities and stuff?
Yeah, re-educate them?
Yes. I have decided we really need camps for adults. And we need the kind of camps that you all run. I mean,
But I also think some of them are believing the garbage that they are being fed 24/7 on the internet by their constituents, and they bought into this big lie. And the question is, how are we going to really almost deprogram these people who have signed up for the cult of Trump?
And the bottom line is all of America needs deprogramming because we've all been negatively influenced by Donald Trump.
There are millions of Americans, almost all white, almost all Republicans, who somehow need to be deprogrammed. It's as if they are members of a cult.
We had programs, federal programs, that went towards funding organizations like these that de-radicalized people, and President Trump pulled the plug. One thing that we know is that we have to get that funding right back up, and we probably need to double, triple, quadruple, or increase funding for these de-radicalization programs.
And sadly, so many of those extremists, those MAGA extremists, take their marching orders from Donald Trump, who has no credibility left by any measure. He's only in it for himself. He's now defending himself in civil actions and criminal actions. And when do they break with him? You know, because at some point, you know, maybe there needs to be a formal deprogramming of the cult members.
They also believe that
You see that? And they can link the talking points, all right, of you know, Donald Trump, the right wingers, all right, to the Israelites, because we speak on, you know, having morals. We speak on family, women being women, men being men, all right, a higher power, okay? And they can link, okay, like they had the article a few months back where it was like basically, I believe it was the banks that were basically tracking anybody that was talking about MAGA and Trump and things of that nature, okay? Because eventually what they're gonna do is lump us up in that whole mix, all right? We're gonna be joined onto that whole mix of right-wing extremists, all right? Because of talking points, okay? Because of what you believe, okay? Because at the end of the day, this devil wants to come down on the truth. He wants to come down on morals, okay? He wants to come down on righteousness, okay? And the only way to come down on righteousness and on the truth is by coming for the men of the Lord, okay? And they're just setting up the narratives to be able to do these draconian style tactics, man. Okay, just like you just had the other day, they passed through the Supreme Court. They basically given, any acting president, any sitting president, all right, dictatorial power while he's in presidency. Okay, so they're setting up these narratives. They're setting up, all right, the environment. They're setting up the situation. They're putting the laws and the policies in place so that they can come down upon the people with insane wrath and authority, man. Okay, this is where it's going. Okay, let me grab this scripture. 2nd Ezra 16 and 68. It says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things that are offered unto idols." You see, they're going to take some of us away. Okay, and it tells you that in Revelation 2 and 10. I'm going to grab that as well. It says, "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot." You see? So they're going to eventually come down on us, man. Okay? They're going to eventually be able to pass the right laws, the right legislations. Okay? They're going to have the right situation. Okay? Whatever is going to be through a black swan event, a terrorist attack, whatever they do, whatever these elites, okay, or the Lord have these elites do, okay? But it's going to come down to where they're going to be able to persecute us. Okay? Because persecution is coming. Revelation 2 and 10, Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, it says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil," Esau, even the so-called white man, "shall cast some of you into prison," you see, "that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." Okay? Because that's going to be a time of testing for us, man. Okay? Because they're gonna put us in these FEMA camps. Okay? Where it's gonna be torture. Okay? All types of things. They're gonna try to force that MOTB on you. And eventually you're gonna be able to get the go-ahead to take your head off, man. Let me read this. Luke 21, I'm gonna read from 10. It says, "Then he said unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." This is Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. Next verse says, "And great earthquakes shall be in divers places, famines and pestilence." It says, "Fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven." It says, "But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you." You see that? "Delivering you up to the synagogues and into the prisons." You see? "Being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake." All right? So because of this message, because, of this word, we're eventually going to basically get in trouble for preaching this word. Okay? It is going to be deemed hate speech. Okay? It's going to be deemed anti-establishment. All right? Like we're inciting violence and things of that nature. This is what they're going to do. Okay? Let me see. I grab this here. Okay? And you're seeing parts of that happen in the UK. You see? You're seeing parts of that happen right now. All right, let me grab this scripture. Because this is where it's going to all eventually go. This is why all of this is happening. Okay? They want to bring the chaos. They want to bring the madness. They want to bring all these things so they can shut everything down. Okay? They want to lock down everything, even the truth. Okay? And they will be able to do these things. All right? Thus said the scriptures. All right? The Lord is going to allow them, all right, these devils to have their way. But he's still going to preserve, Yahweh Shem El Shai is still going to preserve, all right, his elect. Okay? Some of us are going to get taken away, get put to death, man. All right? But that's just our lot. Whoever lot that may be, that's their lot. You see? But the Lord will preserve his elect. But these perilous times are coming. Okay? Persecution is coming. Okay? Especially when we speak of the small hats. You see? We speak about what's going on in the world, how corrupt it is, how wicked it is. You know, the evils that this devil, commits throughout the earth, all these crimes. You know, and he doesn't want to be sought after, because remember, Esau is a vagabond, man. He's a fugitive. All right, he's a fugitive. And what you got the prophets doing, the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai doing, is reading him his rights and exposing him through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, let me read this. Amos 8:11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, even though that is coming, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai." You see? "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, and shall not find it," because these devils are going to pass legislations. Okay? Shut the internet off. You see? Do all types of, mischiefs where the men of the Lord ain't going to be able to, and it's going to be a chaotic time as well. You see? It's going to be a chaotic time as well. So the men of the Lord ain't going to be on the highways and hedges. Okay? When they bring whatever event they're going to bring to the internet, by the time the internet come back on, it's going to be a different thing. You may have to have the MOTB or some social credit score or something. Okay? You're going to need a specific or a certain, right to do these things soon. Just like they have in China. You have to have rights, certain rights. You gotta keep up a good credit score, or a social credit score, to be able to do certain things. That's the same thing they're about to bring here. Okay? But they're gonna pass legislations, and there's gonna be a chaotic environment where the men of the Lord are no longer gonna be on the highways and hedges, warning you. These videos ain't gonna be going out day in and day out, warning you. Okay? And that's when judgment is gonna fall on you people. Okay? Let me grab this. Isaiah 29:20 says, "For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off." The next verse, the point, it says, "That make a man an offender for a word," because this is where it's going. Okay? They're about to come for this word. You're going to be an offender for preaching his word, for speaking his word. Okay? For speaking his truth, you're going to be an offender. They're going to pass laws and legislations. Okay? Which they already have on the books. Okay? It's going to be deemed hate speech. Okay? And you can be imprisoned. Isaiah 29:1, it says, "That make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him." You see that? "And lay a snare for him that reproveth and negate the prophets, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught." Okay, and that's what they're gonna do. Okay, they're gonna deem this word hate speech. Okay, and they're gonna link it to this right-wing extremism, man. Okay. Like I said, the right wing is, is morals and the Most High and, and God and, all of that. Children should be children. They shouldn't be having to, change their sex at a young age and all that, morals. All right. And it's the same message that we preach. All right. Starting off from the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone on down, man. All right. That's the same message. Okay. Having morals, the upright conversation. Okay, the right way of living we're supposed to be living. Okay, and we live in a decrepit world, a wicked world, man. All right, this devil's ruling this world in complete wickedness, man. But you see the heading up there. It says, "Repost hateful messages about disorder online, and you could end up in court." Okay, just like we just read in Luke. Okay, I'm gonna just get to the point. Luke 21:12, it says, "But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you. You see that? They're going to be persecuting us for this word. It says delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons. You see? It says being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. Okay? For this word. For this prophecy. These prophecies, man. All right? For speaking this truth. It's going to land us in prison. Some of us in prison. They're going to come to our door. We're going to be deemed terrorists. Okay? So let me go back to the video there and play it out.
The cult members.
They also believed that their immediate responsibility would be to protect against what they called the counter-revolution. And they felt that this counter-revolution could best be guarded against by creating and establishing re-education centers in the Southwest, where we would take all the people who needed to be re-educated into the new way of thinking and teach them how things were going to be. I ask, well, what is going to happen to those people that we can't re-educate, that are die-hard capitalists? And the reply was that they'd have to be eliminated. And when I pursued this further, they estimated that they would have to eliminate 25 million people in these re-education centers. And when I say eliminate, I mean kill.
So I have the solution. Every study published in the last 5 years, when you look at vaccine refusers, I'm not talking about, well, hesitants, most of them we can talk into coming to terms, but refusers. We'll just get rid of all the whites in the United States. Guess who wants to get vaccinated the most? Immigrants.
Quite honestly, you know, the health sector doesn't know what to do because this is now first and foremost a political problem. And what I've said to the Biden administration is the health sector can't solve this on its own. We're going to have to bring in Homeland Security, the Commerce Department, Justice Department to help us understand how to do this. And I've said the same I met with Dr. Tedros last month in Geneva, WHO, the Director General, to say, I don't know that the World Health Organization can solve this on our own. We need the other United Nations agencies, NATO. This is a security problem because it's no longer a theoretical construct or some arcane academic exercise. 200,000 Americans died because of anti-vaccine aggression, anti-science aggression. And so this is now a lethal force that, and now I feel as a pediatric vaccine scientist, it's just as though it's important, just as it's important for me to make new vaccines to save lives, the other side of saving lives is countering this anti-vaccine aggression.
So it's going to be up to us on January 6, 2025 to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he's disqualified. And then we need bodyguards for everybody in civil war conditions.
All right. So they're preparing, okay, for what's coming. You see? They already know what's about to happen. Okay? They're planning to deny this man. If he wins, they're planning to deny him, all right, presidency. I believe as well they're trying to get him arrested, put in jail before the election or after. It was one of those. Okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. You see? So no matter where this goes or which way it goes, all hell is going to break loose. Okay? And the environment is being set up for all hell to break loose. Okay? And they're going to come for this word. Okay? Those draconian measures will be, authorized, man. Let me read this. 2nd Ezra 15:14, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. It says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right, people they're gonna rise up against each other, man. It says, for there shall be sedition among men. All right, people inciting violence on each other, just like that man did in the end of the video. right? He's inciting violence. Okay? It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. Nobody's going to be listening to no higher authority, man. All right? Nobody's going to be listening to no mayor, no president, no vice president, no governor, no nobody. All right? Everybody going to be taken to the streets. Okay? And this election may cause this. All right? It's looking very likely that this election is going to cause all hell to break loose, man. Okay? And these people are going to go right into the trap. Next verse, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, okay, because of martial law. Okay, there's going to be checkpoints. Okay? It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. This is the time that we're fastly approaching. Okay? Persecution, all hell breaking loose. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And this is what's happening. Okay, famine is coming. More pestilences is coming. Okay, the elites are about to come down with the hammer upon you people. Okay. Let me see something here. Let me go back into 2nd Ezra 16. I'm going to read again. 2nd Ezra 16 and 68 says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And it says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. You see? And that's the elect. Okay? They know who they're coming for. They everything that we're watching going on is just a smoke screen. Okay? It's just a smoke screen for what they really want. They really want to come for the prophets, man. They really want to come for the men of the Lord. All right? They want to come for the elect. Okay? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. This is our enemy, man. Okay? He wants to make war with the remnant of her seed. Okay? The ones that fear Yahweh Shema Shai, that's who he wants to come with, because we stand. That's who he wants to come for, because we stand in the way of this NWO. The Lord has lifted up the righteous, the righteous seed, man, the elect, as he always have done through time. All right, a righteous seed that will combat the evil. Okay, and that's what the Lord has done in this time. He's risen up the elect. Okay, that's going to stand in great boldness against this wicked, sinful generation, man, this wicked, sinful world. Okay, let me grab this scripture real quick. Okay, because this devil always seeked to destroy us. Okay, so I'll get this in Esther. Okay, let me read this real quick. Let me see. Yep. Esther 3:1, it says, after these things did King Artaxerxes promote Haman, see, the son of, it says, Hamadatta, the Agagite. Okay, this is the Edomite. Okay, it says, and advanced him and set his seat above all of the princes that were with him. It says, and all of the king's servants that were in the king's gate bowed and reverenced Haman. It says, for the king had so commanded certain Salakia concerning him. Let me read it again, Salakia. Kind of excited. Esther 3:2, it says, and all the king's servants that were in the king's gate bowed and reverenced him and reverenced Haman. For the king had so commanded concerning him, but Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence. It says, then the king's servants which were in the king's gate said unto Mordecai, why transgresseth thou the king's commandment? It says, now it came to pass, when they spoke daily unto him, and he hearkened not unto them, that they told Haman, to see whether Mordecai's matters would stand. for he had told them that he was a Jew. You see that? It says, and when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did reverence, then was Haman full of wrath. You see these prideful devils, these entitled, prideful devils, man. Okay? This devil, I believe he was second in command in the Persian Empire under King Xerxes. Okay, and you know, he wanted Mordecai to bow to him, okay, and reverence him. And Mordecai was like, hell no. You know, you my enemy, man. You an Edomite. All right? This is our enemy. Okay? Next verse. Salakia. Esther 3:6. It says, and he thought, scorned to lay hands on Mordecai alone, for they had shewn him the people of Mordecai. It says, wherefore Haman sought to destroy all the Jews, you see that? That were throughout the whole kingdom of Artaxerxes, even the people of Mordecai. You see that? That perpetual hatred. Okay? And he used his power and his seat to do it, to try to fulfill it. Okay? Next verse it says, in the first month, that is the month of Nisan, in the 12th year of King Artaxerxes, it says they cast pur. It says that is the lot before Haman from day to day and from month to month to the 12th month, that is the month of Adar. Next verse it says, and Haman said unto King Artaxerxes, there is a certain people, okay? There is a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among the people in all the provinces of thy kingdom, and their laws are diverse from all peoples. See? Neither keep they the king's law, therefore it is not for the king's profit to suffer them. You see that? So there's a people, and he's speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the Israelites, man. All right? He's talking about the Israelites. Okay, in this sense, Judah, the southern kingdom. Okay? I got to read that again, because this is what they're trying to do. All right? And we're the only ones, all right, standing up in this time. All right? The Israelites. Okay? We're in the way of this NWO. Like Elder Yashawamba says, if this devil is able to fulfill this NWO completely, we're not a part of that. All right? We're not a part of that. Okay? We go completely contrary to this system. And they have to get us out of the way. This is why Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah is going to have to lift up that standard. This is why the Lord is going to have to be with us. All right? This is why Michael's going to have to stand up. Okay? Because we stand in the way. The Lord has put us in a very interesting position. Okay? We're in the way of this devil's NWO. Okay? And he's using all of these different, you know, politicians and celebrities and, you know, all this controlled opposition to target, you know, certain talking points so that they can come down upon this truth eventually, because that's what it's all about. It's coming down on this truth. Okay? They want to come down on this truth. They want to come for the men of the Lord. Okay? And read that again. It says, and Haman said unto King Artaxerxes, there's a certain people, the Israelites, scattered abroad and dispersed among the people in all the province of thy kingdom. And their laws are diverse from all people. You see that? Because we're a holy people. All right? Our laws is what separated us from the heathen. All right? That's what made us separate. All right? The way we lived, the way we operated. Okay? It says, neither keep they the king's law. Therefore, it is not for the king's profit to suffer them. Okay? And Esau was under, King Artaxerxes, but he still had that pull. You see? And he used that pull to try to destroy the Israelites. Okay? Let me see if I want to go down any more. Let me just read this one. It says, next verse, Esther 3:9, it says, if it please the king, let it be written, see this damn weasel, that they may be destroyed. You see that? And I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hands of those that have the charge of the business to give it into the king's treasury. You see? And the king took his ring from his hand and gave it unto Haman, the son of Hamadath, the Agagite. Salakia, I know I butchered that. It says the Jews' enemy. You see that? Never trust thine enemy. He's our enemy, man. All right. Show you this here, right? Pulled up this devil, right? Haman. Okay. It says Haman, also known as Haman the Agagite. You see? It says is the main antagonist in the book of Esther, who according to the Hebrew Bible was an official in the court of the Persian Empire under King Artaxerxes, commonly known as Xerxes. It says, but traditionally equates to Artaxerxes the first or the second. All right, so let's go down. It says, as his epithet Agagite indicates, Haman was the descendant of Agag. All right, and we know that Agag was the king of the Amalekites, right? From what was it, 1 Samuel? Okay, King Saul, he was supposed to destroy. The Lord told him to destroy all the Amalekites, and he didn't. He saved some. Okay, and Samuel had to cut down that Amalekite king. All right, which is an Edomite. They're Edomites. Okay, because Amalek was the grandson of Esau. Okay, you see? It says, according to the Hebrew Bible, Amalek was the son of Eliphaz. This is Esau's son. Himself, the son of Esau. Amalek is Esau's grandson, right? It says, ancestor of the Edomites and the brother of Israel, Jacob. Okay? The Edomites, these are Edomites, man. Okay? And they're seeking to do the same thing over again. Okay? They want to come for you, Jake. They want to come for us. All right, and they're gonna pass legislations. They're gonna do, all right, all types of evils. All types of confusion, sorcery, witchcraft. All right, to do these things. Okay, and a lot of people are gonna fall for this. All right, a lot of people are gonna get caught up all in the middle of this, especially when the elections. If there is an election, okay, all hell is gonna break loose. Okay, all hell is gonna break loose. All right. Let me see if I want to get anything else here. All right. So I just thought that, that was a nice little comparisons there, because this is what this devil wants to do. Okay. He seeks to destroy us by all means necessary. Okay. But the only difference is in this time, he is the power of the earth. He is, all right, the ruler of the earth in this time. Okay, so how much more now? You see? So get ready for all types of legislations, all types of laws. Okay, all types of distractions. Agents, provocateurs, all type of things is about to come down. Okay, because this devil is about to come down with that great wrath, man. All right. Let me see where I was here. Second Ezra 16, I'm gonna read from 70. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Next verse says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, because they coming for us, man. Okay, they're coming for us, but they're trying to make it look like it's everybody they're trying to come for. Even though it's everybody, they're trying to enslave everyone. But who they really, really want, all right, are the men of the Lord, the Israelites, the elect, Yahweh Shem Shai. So they got to come down on everything. All right, they got to lock everything down, everybody down. All right. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. You see? It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold is tried in the fire. It says, Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, behold, the days of trouble are at hand. And this is what you're being told day in and day out. The days of trouble are at hand. All right? The days of trouble are at hand. But I will deliver you from the same, the elect. The Lord is going to only be with the elect in that day. 2/3 you're going to get ran through by the sword. All right? It says, Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for God is your guide, and the guide to them, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, said the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift themselves up. It says, Woe be unto them that are bound with their sin, and covered with their iniquity, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. It says, It is left undressed, and it is cast into the fire to be consumed wherewith. All right, that's going to be 2/3 of our people, as well as these Babylonians, man. They're going to get consumed in that fire, man. All right, that thermonuclear destruction. Okay. So let me grab this last video here. I wasn't going to try to make this too long. I hope I wasn't everywhere. I hope it was edifying. All right, this is edifying, hopefully, Lord willing. But let me just grab this video.
So I've already been losing followers recently. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not here for the numbers. But after this one, I'll probably lose a few more. I'm fucking heated. And this isn't like a call out or call in. This is just a fucking reality check for other white people. We do not get to label anybody in the black community anything based on what they choose to do with the vote. We have to realize that regardless of the outcome of this fucking election, there is going to be violence. Potential violence, very real violence carried out against black men, women, and children. More than usual. Because if Trump wins, that brings about a violent America. We've already seen that. If he loses, then the meltdown from white people is going to be insane, because they will not accept that he is lost to a black woman, which means violence will also come out of that. And while y'all are out here moral grandstanding and fucking doing these purity tests, at the end of the day, this shit will not affect us. The outcome of the election will not it will not carry the weight of violence that it will carry out against black people.
You hear that? Okay, just like we just read. Okay, let me go back. 2 Ezra 16 and 86. Salakia in 68. It says, For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. It says, And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision, in reproach, and trodden under foot. It says, For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. You see? It says, They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, this is coming. Okay? Let me grab this. Jeremiah 30:4. It says, And these are the words that the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. All right, the 12 tribes, because we're together. All right? We were separate, but now we're together in the same place, Babylon the Great America. It says, For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, We have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. It says, Ask ye now, and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Next verse, it says, Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And this is the time that we're fastly approaching. All right? We're fastly approaching Jacob's trouble. Is at the door. All right? This so-called Edomite, you know, he could be a Jake, but this so-called Edomite, okay, he's telling you straight up that no matter which way this falls, it's going to fall on you so-called, especially you Negroes' neck. You so-called black people, is going to fall on you. Because you all up in there, all right, trusting in the shadow of Egypt, man. Taking the covering that's not a Yahweh Shem Shah, taking the covering of Esau Edom is going to lead to your shame and your confusion, man. You niggas is stupid, man. Talking about you going to vote for Kamala. What has that left side done for you? What have they done for you? Okay? Absolutely nothing, man. All right, but in this time, the elites put it where it's a so-called black woman. All right, because she ain't black. She ain't an Israelite. Right? And Edomite, one telling you that they want their country back. We gonna fix the country. We gonna bring America back to the golden age. And the other one is telling you, nah, we gonna have them borders open. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. Completely do what thou wilt spirit. Okay? And just like he said, if Trump wins, it's going up. Because the left, they gonna go up. If Trump loses, all the Edomites is gonna go up. They gonna go up. Okay? And they're gonna come down on you damn black people, man. You stupid niggas that's joining yourselves on, okay, to this wicked ass system. Especially you damn nigger women, man. There's gonna be a lot of sad singing and flower bringing, man. A lot of regret and a lot of death, man. Straight up. They're about to come down with great wrath, man. They're about to come down with everything they got, man. All right? Problem, reaction, solution, man. And you dumb niggas is about to give them the green light. Y'all about to make it easy.
Walk back down to reality right now. Stop policing what black people do with their vote. Period. Because at the end of the day, violence is going to come out. And it's not going to be violence towards us. And so, first of all, no, the majority of white people keep, whoever's talking about revolution, y'all don't know what the fuck it takes. You aren't ready. You can't even have a conversation with your other white family members about racism without melting down, without getting scared, but you think you're going to overthrow the fucking government. Please be so fucking honest with yourself. There's so many white people right now that are so fucking delusional. Y'all want to run around and call black people this, or that. If they choose to vote for Kamala Harris, if they choose not to vote, if they choose to vote third party, whatever. That's not our fucking business. We are in this place. All this self-hatred is coming out so heavy right now from white people. Because the reality is, the reason there are genocides in all these different countries is because of white supremacy, which is an us problem. And so everybody that's angry right now should be angry at white people. Because we're here because of us. We have the very fact that we have Donald Trump as a choice for president is a result of white supremacy. So all this energy you have for everybody else, any other community, all this fucking anger you have, use it constructively to help deconstruct and decolonize your mind and to work towards destroying white supremacy. Do that. Leave black people the fuck alone. Let's focus on us, period.
All right. And it's going down. All right. We know it's about to go down. One way or another, it is going down. Thus saith the scriptures. Okay. We know it's going down. It's about to go down, man. All right. These gun-toting Edomites, they're about to lose their minds, man. All right. They're about to lose it. Okay. We're coming into perilous times, man. 2 Timothy 3:1, it says, this know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come. Okay? And we're in those perilous times, man. Okay? Let me grab this. Just grab a few more scriptures. I'm going to wrap it up. All right? Ephesians 6:10, it says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And this is the wiles of the devil. All these tricks, all right? The sorcery, the witchcraft, the confusion, all right? The agent provocateurs to stir up the chaos, okay? All these things are the wiles of the devil. These are all the snares, the private, the secret snares that these devils are bringing forth, man. All right? Pursuant to Psalm 64 and 8. Let me see if it's that. Slack it. Right? Let me just grab it again. Okay. No, Salakia. It was 5, Salakia. Psalm 64:5, it says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? It says, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both in the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. You see? And this is what we're up against. Next verse, in Ephesians 6:12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. You see? But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. All right? This is what we're fighting. Spirits, you're fighting demons on the left hand that Esau, Edom is working with. Okay? These devils are working with these with Satan and these left-hand spirits, man. All right? Next verse, it says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and have done all to stand. It says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And these devils are about to come with them darts, man. All right? Heavy. You see? I'll grab a few more scriptures here. Okay? And a lot of you jakes are going to get caught all up in the middle of this. All up in the middle. All right? All up in the midst of this, y'all going to get caught, man. Ephesians 5:15 says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. All right? And 2/3 of our people, you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, are not redeeming the time. Y'all don't even know what time you in. You still living life and partying, shaking your ass, booking vacations, about to celebrate your birthday. All right? You about to go to Labor Day. Y'all don't understand what's coming. Y'all don't understand what's going on. That's why it's, hey, we ain't gonna feel bad when destruction come and y'all get caught, man. You see? Ezekiel 7:5, it says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. And the end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is coming. We're in the end. We're in the end of the end. All right? We're in the end of an age. All right? The end of the Edomite rulership. Okay? And it's going to go out in great violence, man. Okay? And these devils are going to go down kicking and screaming. You see? Ecclesiasticus 5:7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone. Peace and sincerity unto the elect. Shalom.